Hey guys, Fear880 and welcome to Morning Time. Yeah, baby. So recently I've been having, for actually the past year, I've had this annoying click. I'll see if I can find a video because I recorded it probably about a month ago, but basically when I was backing out of a parking space this way, it would make a click. Basically like sheet metal rubbing against sheet metal. Click, click. That right there. So what I was doing here is I had my iPhone taped to the inner wheel well pointing out with a flashlight on. I was trying to see if the noise was being caused by any of the suspension up front. The dealer couldn't figure it out, I couldn't figure it out, and then when I put a rock through my windshield about 3 weeks ago, we believe we possibly found out where it was coming from. So the reason for this video is another person on the Jeep forum also said he's got an annoying click. No one can figure it out. He asked me if I'd make a video of it, and at the time I told him I didn't want to because what I thought was the problem I'd already taken off and put back on, and I didn't want to mess with it again. But my click is back and I believe it's coming from the same spot. So let's make a video. Honestly, it sounds like it comes from the wheel well. It sounds like it's coming from some sort of suspension noise, but my control links have already been replaced, so it's not something there. But I can tell you, one of the ways that I've been able to reproduce this noise is if I open the passenger door and lift up. And I don't know if it'll do it. Hear that right there? Okay, so this leads me to believe that the noise is coming from here somewhere. So why did I mess with this before? I was looking at the fit of the body right here, right before my windshield was changed, and I noticed right here, there is metal to metal rubbing right in here. And so I took this off, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. What's interesting is this was loose and this was tight when I put this bracket back on. Okay, so notice right here I've got a compression area. This is where metal was rubbing metal when I took the bracket off the first time. So what I did was I put tape over those areas to see if that would come back. Plus, again, that's where I think the problem's happening, is right there. And then also on the bracket, you can clearly see metal to metal rubbing right there. Craziest thing. So easiest way to test this theory is I've got this bracket off. Let's see if it still makes it. No noise. Now, do this at your own risk. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm taking it step by step, trying to figure out a way of how to push this part of the body in safely. I mean, obviously I'm going to put a little touch-up paint there, but to stop the contact. But I've got a welded seam right here. And the thing about it is, it makes me wonder if that weld underneath has come undone. It obviously looks like that. So I'm going to use this piece of wood, and I'm basically going to use my body to press this inward, so I'm going to see if I can compress this in. So I was able to get it bent in some. I also went ahead and put some touch-up paint on the actual bracket and on the fender area. So I'll let this dry, I'll bolt everything back up and see how it works. Alright, so everything's put back together. It does look better right here. There is clearance here now, so that makes me happy. What I did when I put the bracket back on is I pushed this corner back as far as I could. I started all 4 bolts just hand tightening and left them out about probably an 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, and I pushed the bracket back here at the corner and then ran this one down and tightened this one first before any of the other bolts. And then I tightened this bolt down and then I just worked my way around. This seems to fit much better than it did. And let's do the door test. See that? That's quiet as can be. So that should do it. So there you have it, folks. If you're having an annoying click on your Jeep and the dealer can't figure it out and you can't figure it out, check your windshield area around where the two areas of the body meet together. One of the annoying things about this is what really made it sound like a suspension noise is it would only happen when backing out of a parking space. Then when I tried to repair it the first time, you would actually sit at a stoplight, and if the sun was hitting the Jeep on the right side, the body would actually start creaking and making the noises because the heat was making the metal expand. So, thanks again for watching my videos. Click subscribe and like around here, and I'm gonna go get some coffee. Thanks again, y'all.